got to sleep in a little bit, which was really nice, you know. And then I made my husband eggs, and I made a cake, and shit, I don't even know, but it's been a nice day. Me and Aiden have already read our Christine chapter for the day, and I went to get my chinchilla food, and then I'm now going to the Elm Springs Walmart because I want to look for some pants and maybe a shirt too, besides just what I need, a few things I need to get there. I was like, dude, oh my god, yeah, I'm doing pretty good, and but I want to watch my show today, Sweet Home. I swear to God, I'm addicted. I still want to watch some Desperate Housewives too, but we haven't been able to watch Desperate Housewives. I think today we're just staying home for once, you know. And actually, here I am out and about. Like that's staying home. Staying home shopping is staying home. But I mean, mostly I'm going to stay home. Okay, I'm not going to be running around today. I think I'm going to take today off for work too. You know, and I'm okay with that because I'm like, shit, I'll make it work. But yeah, what am I thinking? Unless my husband wants to work later in the evening, then I might. But I doubt it. So he's going to help James today too with his truck, which I gotta have to show you what they're doing because, okay, my husband bought a truck, and he bought a few trucks, okay, and I'm assuming James did too, but one of them had a, you know, basically it was, because James showed me the picture of it, he said he's going to make a YouTube video of it, so, you know, maybe not YouTube, but a video of them putting this truck together, piece by piece. So basically you have a frame, right, the whole thing is just a frame, and then there's a motor that came out of this, I want to say it's coming out of this black truck, and then there's a cab, and the front part of, you know, the front end part, I guess it's blue. That I know because it was on yesterday, so it's there, right? And goddamn, and then it didn't, and then they took the back end of like the, you know, where the, you know, the, what the hell do you call it, bed and stuff is, and they put it on from this like white truck. It's a dually, okay? And then, so they're basically placing this truck together. Like, it's like they're making it from scratch. It's crazy. Like, even the bed, you know, not the bed, the cab has nothing in it. I took a picture, I was like, it was empty. It's all the shit inside, just trash, and junk and stuff. I don't know, pieces of it or whatever. But it was empty. So they're really gonna do this thing from scratch. And they got the motor in yesterday, but I was like, where's the battery? Because there's no battery, there's other shit missing in there still, you know, so even if the motor's in there, shit. No, that's not where I'm going, thank God. You know, there's so much stuff missing. So this should be quite interesting. Like, you know, I'm gonna, if I can remember to post a picture with this video of the truck, I will, okay? But hopefully I can get a video of, you know, I took a video of after they just put that white bed onto the truck, because like it was already there on it. I didn't think to film it before then, you know, but you'll see what I'm talking about, because I'm going to probably post that video sometime, maybe after this video, since this will be my mention of it. Then I'll post that, then I'll see if I can get something else, like hopefully another video of the, you know, whatever that James said he's doing and stuff. We'll see, because it would be pretty cool, you know, if that's possible. But anyway, yeah, what am I thinking? I don't know. Yes, I do know. Okay, I was on YouTube this morning, like listening to some videos, and I'm still definitely gonna want to do the potato fast. I just don't know when I'm gonna start doing it. Okay, I'm going to do this potato fast, but because I want to see what it does do to my sugars too, and then, but I was on this video. This lady is doing cash envelope for some reason, and God, it made me want to like. It sent me to Etsy, right? And then Etsy like showed me some shit, and I was like, oh, I want this, because I found like it's for you can get any amount you want, but there's $1,000 envelope thingy, right? Where it has Paris shit in it, like it's supposedly for a vacation to Paris, which of course I'm probably never gonna have that happen in my life, because my husband can't leave the country. He's never going to leave the country. So unless, you know, I'm able to after he passes away, I'm never gonna make it to France. It makes me sad. But I thought, well, you know, this would be kind of cool for my $1,000 emergency fund, you know. So I really wanted to buy it, but it's so expensive. Okay, this thing was expensive. And then I saw from somebody else going through through there, this other lady, for $20 in shipping, you can get a Paris, like, you know, binder cover thingy, you know, for those things to go in. And I was like, oh, it's so pretty, I want this too. But, you know, so I was like, damn, so this thing would cost me over $50, over $60. It might almost cost $100 for this, which is insane. Let me tell you, I was so close to buying this shit. I literally was going to, but I didn't. I actually didn't do it, which is amazing for me that I, you know what I mean? Spur of the moment, but it's because Tuesday I have plans to go to Branson. I'm hoping to go to Branson. We'll see. But, so if I didn't want to waste money like that when I want to go to Branson. So I was like, damn it. But if I get a chance to later on, like if we ever get our taxes back, I'm buying this shit. Okay? If I'm totally like still wanting it, because that's the thing. Remember they said about like if you don't think about it, like you're in the moment, you're like, I want it so bad, but then you don't get it, and you refrain from buying it. Usually, if you do forget about it, it's true. I have so much shit on my phone, things I wanted to get that I bypassed till later and then never got, never. So you know how they say that if you just do that, wait a day, wait a week, and see if you still want it, you usually don't. They're really right about that. It is impulse buying, you know, so we'll see. Maybe I won't end up with this thing at all, but I really want it. And isn't that stupid? Just to save like $1,000, you want to spend almost $100? I mean, that's stupid, right? That's like a waste of money. I mean, remember that cash envelope thing, the $100 cash envelope thing I had to buy? You know, for this lady, I don't know how much I spent on it. I have not completed that thing since, and I know I've had that for a couple of years now. Okay, have not completed the 100 envelope challenge. Probably will never complete it. Barely used use any of the envelopes because my stuffing sucks, you know, which is really sad. So I was like, damn, girlfriend, you haven't even accomplished one of these things, and you want to buy more of this shit. I had bought all this cash envelope stuff too, right? All these different kinds, and never used them because I don't know how to do the sinking funds. It just doesn't work for me. I'm obviously terrible at this stuff. So, you know, that's why I'm like, I don't know. It'd be better if I didn't actually buy this thing, but I want it so bad. You know, I want it, but we'll see. Like I said, it's really a waste of money, just like the cash envelopes were, just like that $100 challenge thing is a waste of money. You know, it's sad. I can't ever accomplish anything. It's like, that's me. Half done. Like, I was like, damn, you've got that garden you need to work on. You got to plant your tomatoes. You know, because I want to make a raised bed to put this shit in. And I don't even know where to put these raspberry plants. You know, I'm like, I want to keep one in the pot. And she said I could totally do that. In the second, I think there's two in there. So one will stay in the pot and the other one's going to go in the ground somewhere. The only question is where in the ground do I want my raspberry plant, you know? So I was like, yeah, and then, you know, so that's where I'm at with stuff. We'll just see how it goes. Like I said, that blackberry bush, thank God that thing thrived without me, because it would be dead if it was for me. That thing would be history. Oh, look at this. There's no parking figures. This place is packed. Of course it would be. Oh, it is what it is. Oh, here's no, it's not. Look at that. No, you don't see it, but there's a car there, but it's so tiny and it's so up close. That's why I couldn't get it. Anyway, but so yeah, there you go. That's where I'm at. I want to go shopping and stuff. Try not to spend too much money is what I'm gonna do. Only necessities, mostly necessities. Okay. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.